A few weeks ago, I made a video asking you to tell me what topics you'd like to hear about. One of the suggestions was my top 5 funniest TV shows. The reason I haven't done it sooner is because I watch a lot of TV shows, so I kind of had to take time to get down the list. But I finally got it. I got my top 5, so here we go. Starting off the list, it's not technically a TV show, it's an internet show, The Guild. It's a show by Felicia Day and her crew with Geeks and Sundry. I think it's like one of the first shows they started doing that kind of started that whole Geek and Sundry movement. And it's about a MMO RPG guild. So they basically play WoW together, and I like it. I mainly like it because I like the lingo. I like the things they talk about. They make jokes about, because I get it. I play a lot of World of Warcraft. I play WildStar. I play the Old Republic. So a lot of the jokes they make are about that, and they're kind of like inside jokes to other people who play MMOs. It's really witty. It's definitely very campy and very corny, but it's still really funny. Next on the list, at number 4, is The IT Crowd. This is a show that I put off watching for a long time until a friend finally got me to watch it. I sat down and watched it, and I thought it was hysterical. It's about 2 IT workers and their manager, and then their boss that runs the entire company. And it's absolutely hysterical. It's dry British comedy, very witty, very smart jokes. I think one of my favorites is I came here to drink milk and kick ass, and I'm all out of milk. Another one is they're standing next to a bomb, and there's a bomb disposal robot working. And it's like, the system's frozen. What operating system are you using? Windows Vista. We're going to die. It's a very funny show. They recently, well, not recently, like in the past year, they came out with the hour-long series finale, which was just the perfect series finale for it. It had everything that was great about the show in 1 hour. It was fantastic. Also, the guy that plays Douglas Renham, he's also in another show called Snuffbox. It's very British sketch comedy. There's only like 6 episodes. Check it out. It's really funny. At number 3, we've got Arrested Development. This is another show that I put off watching, but finally one night I needed a new show to watch, so I picked it, started watching it. It's very, very dry, smart, witty humor. Like, it's not, laugh out loud funny. There are a lot of jokes that, if you get them, you'll bust a gut laughing. But it's a very dry, witty show. Not a whole lot of people would like it. Like, if it's not your kind of comedy, you won't like it. It's my kind of comedy, and I love it. My favorite part, I think probably my favorite part of the show is the relationship between Michael, Job, and Lindsay. They're the 3 older siblings, and they just have really good chemistry with each other whenever they're working together, working against each other, or working together against their parents. The mom played by Jessica Walter, who is also a very funny actress, who will bring us to our number 2 spot, Archer. It's a cartoon. If Arrested Development and The Simpsons had a baby and that baby became a spy, it would be Archer. Cartoon, great cast. Jessica Walter's in it, H. John Benjamin, Aisha Tyler, great cast, funny show. It's about this kind of freelance spy agency and just kind of the shenanigans they get up to, because pretty much everyone there is just a complete idiot. The only problem with Archer is that every time I've tried to get someone else into it, like, they just kind of sit there. When does it get funny? So, I don't know, maybe I'm just the only one that finds it funny. I don't know, but it is definitely my number 2. It was my number 1 until I started thinking about this show. My number 1 is also not really a television show. It's another internet show on YouTube. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's the anime Dragon Ball Z that I love, that I've always loved. Used to race home after school to watch Toonami and watch it. It was one of my favorite shows ever, still is. But Dragon Ball Z Abridged is the show abridged, and it's a parody. It's not even a parody. Like, they hit all of the main plot points of the show, and it's still absolutely hysterical, and it's vulgar, and there's a lot of stupid comedy, but all of it makes sense to, I guess, a Dragon Ball Z fan. Like, it still hit, like, you could watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged and still understand the story of Dragon Ball Z. One of the best parts is they have a Krillin gets owned count. I think last they were up, it was like 34 or something like that. It's very funny. The voices that they do for it are dead on. Probably the funniest show I've ever seen. So that's it for my top 5 funniest TV shows ever. And I will be back and we can geek out later. Have fun.